Good afternoon. I call to order the April 30th, 2024 regular meeting of the Minneapolis Heritage Preservation Commission. For the record, my name is Marie Bjornberg and I serve as chair of the commission. Just a reminder to silence your cell phones and other electronic devices and to speak clearly into the microphone when speaking at the dais or giving testimony. Would the clerk please call the roll so that we may verify the presence of a quorum?
Commissioner Booty.
Present.
Fisher.
Present.
Hare.
Present.
Howard.
Present.
Corrado.
Present.
Melblom.
Present.
Merrill.
Present.
Maston.
Present.
Vice Chair Sandbolt.
Present.
Chair Bjornberg.
Present.
There are 10 members present.
That's exciting. Our first order of business is to adopt the agenda for this meeting. We will work from the agendas that are available by the clerk. I will go through the agenda and sort out which items are to be withdrawn, which items will be continued to a future meeting, which items will be discussed, and which items will be put on the consent agenda to be approved as recommended by staff and without further discussion. Item number 4 is 31 through 53 Island Avenue West, Ward number 3. This application is for a certificate of appropriateness. Item number 4 will be on consent unless someone wants to speak in opposition to or modify the staff recommendation. The proposed agenda is the consent agenda, which will include item number 4, 31 through 53 Island Avenue West, Ward number 3. Is there any opposition from commissioners to the staff recommendations for this item? Is there anyone in the public that wishes to speak in opposition to these items? Hearing no opposition to placing these items on consent, we will approve these consent items in one motion at the start of the meeting. Commissioners, may I have a motion to approve the proposed agenda?
Melblom moves.
Thank you, Commissioner Melblom.
Sandbolt seconds.
Thank you, Commissioner Sandbolt. Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, say nay. Any abstentions? The agenda is approved. Our next order of business will be to approve the minutes from our April 16th, 2024 meeting. May I have a motion to approve those minutes?
Sandbolt so moved.
Thank you, Commissioner Sandbolt.
Melblom seconds.
Thank you, Commissioner Melblom. Any discussion? Seeing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed say nay. Any abstentions, including any commissioners who were absent?
Howard abstains.
Thank you, Commissioner Howard. The minutes are approved. Before I open the hearing to public comments, let me summarize the process for conducting the public hearing. First, we will act on the consent agenda we just set. Once items on the consent agenda are approved, the commission is done with these items and applicants may contact the planning staff tomorrow about next steps. If you wish to speak, we need you to do 2 things. Please be sure to sign up on the sheet over by the clerk. If you haven't done this already, you can do this afterwards. When you come up to testify, you must state your name and address for the record. Please keep your comments specific to the application before us. If you have materials to hand out, please give them to our committee clerk so that they can be distributed to the commission and entered into the record. After the public comments are complete, I will close the hearing and commissioners will deliberate and act on the applications before us. I will now open the public hearing on the consent agenda items, which is item number 4, 31 through 53 Island Avenue West, Ward number 3. Again, do any commissioners oppose the staff recommendation for these items? Are there any members of the public who oppose the staff recommendation for these items? Seeing none, I will now close the public hearing on the consent agenda items. May I have a motion to approve staff findings and recommendations?
Sandbolt so moved.
Thank you, Commissioner Sandbolt.
Fisher seconds.
Thank you, Commissioner Fisher. Any discussion? Seeing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed say nay. Any abstentions? These items are approved as recommended by staff on the agenda. Applicants may contact planning staff about next steps. Do staff have any announcements?
Thank you, Chair Bjornberg. Erin Kay, Senior City Planner in the Historic Preservation subsection, here on behalf of Andrea Burke. We do have a few updates for you. The first is about the African American Heritage Work Group, which we talked about at the last meeting. The appointments are now open on LIMS, so applications will be accepted until May 12th. For interviews, we also discussed that last time, and we have more refined details for you. We are looking for 1 or 2 volunteers from the HPC to participate in the panels. Our hope is that one HPC member could be present in each of the interviews, if at all possible. And we're looking at a few interview slots between May 15th and May 22nd. There's a few slots planned each day that we hope we can accommodate with your schedules. So if you're interested, let me know, and then we can get into specifics to see if we can make those times work. The next update is about the HPC retreat, which is next Tuesday, May 7th from 3 to 6 p.m. in room 300 of the Public Service Building. There are no materials for you to review, but Andrea will send out a message regarding the agenda and some items to think about in preparation. And then the last update is last Monday, April 22nd, we held a community engagement meeting with residents of the 5th Street Southeast Historic District to talk about the survey work that has been conducted there using the Certified Local Government grant that we received. We had great attendance and conversation with folks, and we also had a council member from Ward 3 present. One of the topics that came up relatively often was about preservation financial incentives and possibilities for those. And that's all I have.
Thank you. Are there any commissioners' announcements?
I don't have an announcement, but Erin, I'll go ahead and volunteer for the African American Heritage Group.
Any other announcements? With that, we have completed all items on the agenda for this meeting. There being no other business, I will declare this meeting adjourned. The next meeting will be the retreat on May 7th, and then the next regular meeting is May 14th.
Well.